One of them is, of course, healing up a status.
Yep. Ooh, this mitosis who has gotten clean away can give attention to one of his logos themes.
I was gonna say if Sean, since you're completely obsessed with getting more attention, you can give yourself more attention if you want. If you don't want to heal up or anything.
Yes, I'll do that.
And you'll stay a broken mess.
More.
Well, let me be the voice of reason then. You see me. You see.
Also, you can also use up the juice you still have.
Okay, how does that work?
Yeah, it's the same thing as before with Change the Game. You can just spend your juice to, for instance, remove one tier from a status. But you have to explain how you do it.
Right, let's first move to the things that I do have. Blake Blessed being a sensible fellow. You see this Declan just, studying and working his reality warping power, right?
Yes, I'm just sat in a corner staring at the wall very intently.
Then you see Blake Blessed walking up with a big med kit, and he drags a table which makes a horrible noise towards Declan where he's sitting. He opens up the med kit and starts bandaging the wounds of Declan, just interrupting whatever the hell he's doing.
And how do you have medical skills?
I read the pamphlet that's included in it.
No! Seriously, put some effort into it. How do you know
Don't you have
aid?
something like first aid? Or is that
Also,
unlockable?
technically, doesn't every team need to have, I know in my company you have a responsible for healthcare? Like someone who knows basic CPR.
Uh-huh.
Tell me that Salamander isn't the goody two-shoes to be landed with that stupid job.
Uh-huh.
Like, in his team, who else would be told,
Actually,
you are?
And he goes, okay, well, I am a city official. I am a city water worker, which means I have had the basic first aid courses, which you get every 2 years or so. Also, I truly want to do good, so yeah.
Okay, you could also have given it a crime-fighting angle, but I'll take that. So yeah, do you want to heal up the Declan a bit?
You're snooping around my wounds.
I am going to try and force him to heal instead of doing the mystic instead of him staying a mystic a miserable mess.
Okay. So, do you want to spend all your juice, or should I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it change instead because I gave you change. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna spend all your change on Declan? Then he's completely healed up. None of his warp mind though, but he will be not so bruised anymore.
Well, I'm going to give him one change, and hopefully he'll, see that it is a good idea, and I get to heal my own wounds as well, which is.
Okay, but you still don't forget you still have the voodoo montage.
The voodoo montage.
Hold on. You will be able to. Let me go. Hold on. Recover from your last activity.
Yeah, I'm going to read that bit as well.
Ah, here we go. For every relevant tag you have to deal with a status, you'll be able to remove one tier.
Aha, by one tier for each relevant tag.
I'm already taking away one change.
Okay. And I've used 2 relevant tags on Declan, right?
No, you use your change. That's basically change the game. We're not doing the photo montage yet.
Ah, okay.
I'm just saying use the change you have to maybe heal yourself up and stuff.
Yeah,
so you can do more during the photo montage. Just a suggestion, you don't have to.
Alright, I will do that.
Okay. So what are you going to spend your other change on?
You said heal yourself, so sure, okay. I'll do that.
then you're now only bruised 2 instead of bruised 3.
That's a big thing.
All right. Does Mitosis have a use for his change?
Give attention to one of your logos. I think he'd be preparing for the next activity.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the photo montage, but I'm just wondering if you have any, if you still want to use that last bit of change for something.
No, I don't
You
think
could,
so.
for instance, gain a new temporary tag, like you prepare for something, or maybe get out some gear or something. And then you gain a new tag.
That could work. Yeah. Like a new tag could be.
You also can give it to somebody else. You don't have to use it for yourself, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'll just give it to Declan. Then maybe you can use it to get rid of his madness thing.
That's not that simple.
Well, at least make it. Take some psychotic stuff from the cabinet, like the age-old overtime drugs that we have for this kind of situation.
You mean the marijuana?
Yes.
The marijuana cigarettes.
Yes, a stinky.
Okay, you know what? For this one, I'll allow it. I'll take down Warp Mind 4 to 3. You have temporarily solved the problem. But it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass later.
Well, as long as he doesn't flip out on us during an active investigation, I'm willing to risk that.
Okay, and now is photo montage time. Da-da-da-da.
Well, we get one action, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can either give attention, investigate a case, explore your mythos, prepare for your next activity, or recover from your last activity.
I will recover from my last activity.
Okay, which tags will you use?
Well, I'm a crime fighter, so I know that it is imperative after a brawl that you bandage up, clean up the wounds, otherwise you get all manner of nasty infections.
Okay.
Not to mention what Vector actually carries. Mm-hmm. And again, I will tag a city official because of the obligatory first aid courses which you have taken all the damn time.
Okay.
And yeah. Well, making sure that I'm in a good condition can add another one.
Actually, you already have to, and you are only bruised too, so I think that'll do it. Yeah. Meaning
Otherwise,
you're completely healed up. It's a miracle.
Otherwise, I was going to take a shower, because I'm better in that conditions.
Mm-hmm. That's just silly.
That's some lovely rules lawyering there. Well done, sir. Well done.
You're welcome, good sir. Yes. Learn from my example.
All right, excellent. So, and so I guess describe actually what you do. Good point.
I've got a question.
Yes.
It says you can prepare for your next activity, and we have been quite clearly shown that whatever these people do, whatever this vector does, it's something like an infection, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I am a walking rapid cell growing biochemical accident.
Mm-hmm.
Could I prepare something against such an infection?
Maybe.
Like
maybe you could use Tom somehow in that plan. Who knows?
Yes.
That could actually work.
And wear him as a second suit.
He may still carry some of the virus in him. Who knows?
Yeah, that could actually work. Like, Tom, spit in his glass if you would.
Hold that thought, though, because Salamander has yet to finish his montage.
Okay.
So, Dawa, describe what you do to heal yourself up.
I take off my shirt, Flex my manly body. And then look at the wounds from the kids, and I just start wrapping up and bandage tape. All doing it myself until I have some bandage on my arms and patch them around, and some on my torso, and then of course roll my shoulders and put the shirt back on. Punch my head. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, great.
Is that hammy enough for you, good sir?
Yes. Okay, Bavel, it's your turn now.
So, Mitosis will walk up to Tom and just go like, spin this glass if you would.
What?
You might still be carrying some of that what Vector gave you. And you might not have noticed, but I dabbled in biology.
Okay, I guess.
Thanks.
He's very, I keep saying this, but yes, he's still extremely confused, and he's only getting more and more confused.
It's
Okay,
gonna get better before it gets worse.
So,
Or the other way around.
so yeah, he just complies.
Now the stool sample.
No.
I have to.
But I think basically that's how he does it. Because Vector is no longer in this kid, but whatever the infection was might still be around, and Mitosis is just going to expose himself to it and tank it. That's basically the concept I have in mind. Like him just trusting his crazy biochemistry to be like, yeah, you single this one out. You know it now.
Yeah, I did. I discussed this with Ramses, I think last time we played, that basically kind of like Wolverine does when he exposes himself to thing and then he makes antibodies that people can use.
Okay, so you prepare for your next activity. It says here you can recover your burn tags. Oh yeah, nobody has burnt any tags yet. Remember, people, you can burn your tags for immediate success. You might want to remember this during maybe a possible upcoming battle.
Like the boss fight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says here, or gain 3 juice to use as in change the game move. So I assume you're doing that, Bavo.
Yep, exactly.
And, so summon new objects or being with a tag. Add a new temporary tag. Move 1 tier. Okay. Yeah, technically means you can, you maybe want to get a new tag like immunity or something. I don't know.
I think that
Immunity,
works.
airborne virus.
Or it could be just antibodies. I think that makes most sense.
Okay, antibodies,
vaccinated.
sure. Let's see. You had 3 juice to spend on this thing, though. Scale up the effect, prolong the effect. Let's see here. I guess it's only 1 tag then. I thought this would be more. Well, it'll help. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a card which says you have a temporary spectrum. What am I saying? A temporary new tag. Temporary tag, antibodies. There you go. There we go. You have 2 more juice. What do you want to spend it on?
So that was 1 juice. I think I would like to. So I can spend it on anything preparing for this the next scene, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So 1 I spent on the antibodies. I would like to spend 1 on getting some gear out, like basically a big baseball bat or something. Like I imagine that's what he uses, or a street light.
Do you? I was gonna say, do you think you need that?
It's fun. I mean, it helps. And the third thing I want to do is I want to basically...
You could also prolong the effect of the tag to make sure.
Yeah, I'll prolong the effect of the antibodies tag.
Okay.
So it stays in game longer.
So you want to have a big baseball bat?
Yes. Because if you rock up at a place intending to break it down, you might as well bring a bat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means I'm gonna write you up another ticket.
So, actually, we are going to walk in there, rocking 2 bats. 1 baseball bat and 1 batshit crazy.
Yes.
There you go. You now have big baseball bats. Okay. Excellent. So that leaves us with Mr. Lestrange.
Okay. Yeah, I am giving attention to living in a dream.
Seriously?
Yep.
You
Screw
don't
this
want to
heating noise.
remove your bruise.
No.
Okay, that means you level up. Da 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 da
Da, 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 da. It switches to background music.
Means I'm
It's,
removing all the attention because, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You upgrade living in a dream, I assume?
Yeah, you gain a new tag, right? Yes.
Yeah, so what's the new tag you're gonna get?
I think I'll take the mold physical objects.
That's gonna be interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and what I'm doing for my montage is I'm basically sitting there and I have a like a glass vase. And I'm just sitting staring at it and people aren't really taking any notice until they notice that I'm it's actually changing forms. It turns into a swan and then a lady and a flower and just various things as I'm looking at it.
Oh dear.
And then back into a vase.
That will not freak out Tom whatsoever.
Oh.
Don't care. I broke my brain rescuing him. He can suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
We're used to all this kind of crazy, aren't we?
Well, there is a reason why it's called Strange Investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also, mitosis is kinda, an eye-opener. It's basically, "Gee, what happened to you?"
Horrible things. I'm gonna do them to you now.
Calm down, we're all friends here. Calm down, it's all going to be fine. Sorta.
Okay, guys. That means it's probably it for our photo montage. I guess you guys are now ready for your big encounter.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Well, we'll hit the streets and we'll, as a group, we'll use our various abilities to be really great at finding where we need to go.
Yep.
Also, what are you gonna do with Tom? Are you gonna stick him in a closet or what?
Well,
Do we have closets that big?
he's a teenager. He fits in about anything. Just fold him properly. Well,
Right. We know there's a 24-hour diner nearby, yes?
Sure, there is.
Because we went. Okay. So that's a diner we like to go out and eat at, and it's 24 hours. So we take the kid there, we give him a handful of bills, and we say, "Don't leave here until we come get you."
actually, that's not a very good idea because the infection club can just find him too easily.
They can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I broke the connection though. Yes.
So, but basically, it is a diner. If you stick him in the kitchen, he'll be much harder to find.
Okay. So May that runs the diner. You've got a new kitchen hand. Congratulations. He works for free.
For free! that's great.
Yeah. He could be your fry chef. So there you go.
We have done this before, haven't we? When we need a witness protector, we just put them there.
All right, kid, get to work. We're not running a charity foundation here. But I don't know how to cook. Nobody here knows how to cook. Get to work.
I don't pay you to sit around. I don't pay you to do anything, but you're gonna work.
Yeah, but the woman who runs the place is like this middle-aged woman with like a really gruff voice who smokes too much, and also probably drinks too much.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you can count on her.
To quietly disappear people. Do not eat the mystery meat.
He is the Mr. Meat.
No.
So okay, so we got him. So let's put our tags together, gentlemen.
Right. I know these streets, and I'm also I'm also good at snooping around. I could even. I'm not going to waste it out.
City worker, because it's going to be demolished.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Exactly.
I don't think I have anything that works here. Unless gambling works. I mean, this could be a place where you have those.
You're gonna hit a gambling den. For some info.
Ooh. Use your business contacts. Somebody has to do the demolishing.
Well,
I don't have.
See, you've got.
Who has business contacts?
So I'm just looking at other people's character sheets in a moment. So Dawa has 3 we can use.
4.
4?
Including city worker.
Okay. Didn't you say his ex-celebrity means that he's popular with homeless people?
I tried to use it that way once, yeah.
So would you let him add that, saying because he knows
Sure.
the homeless people? Okay, so that's 5. And let's see what I can add in.
You can add in warped mind.
Yay!
I don't think that is helping us too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in an investigation, Declan isn't of much help at the moment because he's constantly spouting nonsense.
Well, it depends if I can add more than 3. If I can, then I'm positive. So, okay. Business connections?
Okay.
I said somebody has to do the demolishing.
Okay, that would be 1. Premonitions?
Okay.
See the future.
That would be 2.
2 more.
Let's see. Authoritative with my fake police badge.
Okay. You've just broken
good-
even?
Gun judge of character.
No.
But I'm telling the difference between good leads and bad leads from people that are lying to us about things.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
a lie detector.
Declan adds a 0 to the roll. Great.
1 moment.
At least he's helping.
So that's 5.
You've already
least
got
he's-
5. A success is almost guaranteed. Who's gonna make the roll?
The
guy who
from
said
you,
the least.
Dawa. So why don't
Okay,
why
yeah.
don't you?
Okay, Dawa, give it a roll.
1 moment.
Roll him.
I'm trying not to flick the dice all over the table. And we have a 9.
That's like a 14. I think that's too much. You find out too much, you get killed.
Ooh, I know even better. We find out too much. We encounter our Mifos. Or whatever the damn thing is called.
Okay, so,
The salamander has told me that.
Warped minds all round.
So you guys do indeed find the building you are looking for, but unfortunately, there's a suspicious van parked there as well.
And it's not ours?
Another suspicious van.
Wow, that is
No,
suspicious.
your van is dubious. This one is suspicious.
Oh.
All
Does
right.
it have a name on the van?
Yes,
The
it
Nazis.
does, and I'm giving you that for free. It is marked as Umbrella Security Solutions. Let me see how many questions you got.
No, Bravo, he said suspicious, not fabulous.
No, that is my job.
Fabulous.
Okay, I'm gonna say that with the things I already told you, I took away 2 questions, so you still got 3 questions for me if you want. That's a lot.
Are we feeling lucky, punk?
I don't know. That's not something I can answer.
Okay,
So,
how about what would be a good way to get into the building without getting spotted?
Back entrances, alleyways, waterwork access.
climbing up the back of the building.
Well, I'm up for it.
All right.
There is a fire escape, unfortunately, as the building is said to be demolished. It is quite rickety, old, and rusty. Should you risk it? That's for you to decide.
Oh, I've got a question. How many security goons do we think is inside? Judging from the security van outside.
Well, judging from the size of the van, unfortunately, the windows are kind of darkened. Yeah, the ones you can't see through. So there could be up to 8 guards in there, although they would have to be pretty cramped in there. But still, it's possible.
Well, considering the laws of this place, it's probably more like 4 to 6.
Anyway, the van is really out of place in this neighborhood.
And the kids aren't.
No, I'm just saying it's the van looks not fancy. It looks new and well cared for.
Okay, how about for one of our questions, tell us about Umbrella Security?
Okay. Umbrella Security
like I dig out my
Solutions
cell phone.
is
use
a
Google.
very high-tech security company. They also provide security in person, shall we say. And one of their more famous customers happens to include Helix Labs.
That doesn't help us at all.
Called it.
Well, though misleading, the DM screen is kinda pointing towards it. Question is it a true clue or a red herring?
It was red herring all along.
What?
All right, those are your questions. Now, what do you do?
Well, we grab our rocket launcher and we blow up the place. What else?
Or you throw your mitosis at it.
No, we can always do that.
No, he would stop the rocket launcher with his face, and that would totally cancel it out.
What we meant was throw mitosis at the building.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Well, I am a rocket.
Rocket Man!
Right, well, I guess we'll try climbing up the back wall then.
So you're just gonna stroll up to the building and start climbing.
No. We're going to go around the back, take a bit of time, scope out and while we're there, scope out the neighborhood, see if we can see anything, unusual, see how many witnesses there are, and then when we get a bit of a feel for the location, then we sneak up to the back wall and climb up it and figure out where the...
Does that mean you're first gonna investigate and then sneak around? Or just sneak around?
I'm all for investigation. I like investigation stuff.